So in this video, we'll be talking about how we are going to spring a loafers that has the wingtip and the back counter. In the previous video, we did the loafers that is just a plain loafers. So make sure you go watch it if you've not watched it. So let's begin. So let's first take out the wingtip. Let's take out the wingtip first. Normally, the way you take out the wingtips, you make sure from the wingtip there, you make sure everything aligns straight with the folded paper. So let's draw the line like that. So now, let's take out the tongue now. The tongue. So if you watch the previous video, it's also similar steps. So it's the same steps. So you align. So this is where we are taking out the tongue. So remember, I said each time you are drawing a loafers, in the previous video I said this, you should, even if you are not taking out the tongue, you should always try to draw an imaginary line. Yeah, like you are taking out the tongue. So maybe you put like a dash dash dash. This will help you spring easily. So but this line here, if we are doing the one with the wingtip, so the line won't go forward like that to that place. So if you are doing the one without the wingtip, the line can definitely go up forward like you are drawing out an apron. But the one with the wingtip, the line will definitely stop, will meet somewhere around here with the wingtip, right? So that's our line for the wingtip, is stopping here where it meets with the wingtip. So we're about to take that out. So let's bring it out now. So if we are taking the tongue out, we are taking it from the wingtip right here. So from here, and it continues to here. Remember, so this is the vamp point where the top line touches the vamp line. Then we'll still move forward, yes, mark it there. Then you come back to the vamp point, and that's when you spring and let this place align to the line. So then we come out to check this. There we go. So then we trace out from that line. So then we cut it out. So there you go. That's what it gives you. So now we're going to be bringing out the vamp, right? So the vamp will definitely be from the wingtip from here. So you make sure you align. We've already gotten out. We've already taken out the wingtip, the front part. We've taken that out. We've taken out the back counter. So what's remaining is the vamp. We've taken out the tongue. So what's remaining is just here, like that, like that. So let's do that now. So from the wingtip, make sure you let it align with the line. Align the line straight like that. So then you start punching it out from there. I want to confirm that it's aligning very well. Good. So start punching it out from there. So you punch down there. So you can draw a line like that across. So you still have to, this reference line here from the tongue. So we've taken out the tongue, but you still have to indicate it because that will be a guide for where our tongue will stay. So you still have to indicate it like that, like that. Yeah. So you can go forward from there. Mark like that. Follow through. So remember, we've taken out the back counter. So just mark and follow through like that. There you go. So now, carefully trace out the lines. So you can use your ruler here to take out the straight lines. So this particular line here, you could leave it, but you could leave it if it's visible enough for you. You don't really need it much, but you can just still draw it in. But I skipped something there. I'm going to go back and add that again. So, but you shouldn't skip this next time. You should indicate where the tongue stops. So just mark upward like that. Yes, like that. Where the tongue stops, you should indicate that. So I mistakenly skipped that. So just mark upward. Try to remember that at the beginning. You should have done that earlier on. So that's where the tongue stops there. So that's that. So at this point now, we can add the underlay allowance where the wingtip will stay and the back will stay. So this, you see that. So but before we cut it out now, this is the main thing. So then you bring back the tongue. So the tongue, you align the tongue to exactly where it's coming out from, which is here. So you align it with the line like this. So like we did in the other part of the video, if you watched it, is that I feel that this part is too close. I feel it's too close, so we can reduce it a little bit. So I said in the other time, I said we can reduce it by 3 mm or 2 mm depending on how you want the space to go. But I think 3 to 2 mm is fine. So but fine. So I just draw a little line upwards like that, and so this is about 3 to 2 mm. So okay, let's give it a measurement. I don't usually measure often, but let's give it a measurement. 1, 2. Okay, this is 2 mm. So let's use 2 mm and let's see. Let's use 2 mm there and connect the line. So okay, let's measure from here. So 2 mm, 1, 2, 2 mm. 2 mm. We connect the line upward like that. So after connecting the line, so I can just add some little curve here, So just put some curves here, so it will be sharp. Upward here also, I can just let the line curve a little bit just to give that curve effect. So it won't just run sharp like that. So then we cut it out. As you can see, the curve is smooth and perfect. So then we go back to adding our tongue to the line, making sure it's aligned with the line as much as we can, like that. So then we draw it out. Voila! That is the magic. There you go. So then we cut it out. Tip comes here, the back counter comes here. So if you want to add any brooks or any effects, any medallion here, you could have done that earlier or there. So but the main thing here is for us to get this shape straight like that, not going wide like that. So I think this is a perfect one. So if you like it, try it. So if you have any questions, drop your comments, drop your questions in the comment sections. Thank you. Hey Souls, Bespoke Shoes.